Shalom, party people, and welcome to the 12th. See, it is December 12th, 2022. Oh, let's see, day 72. I was doing my run at 5:25 this morning, did 3 miles in 25 minutes, also did 200 kettlebell swings and 50 push-ups. So we are in the home stretch, did some additional walking and stretching, skipped breakfast this morning, deer chili and chicken rice with tortilla chips, spinach, carrots, and an apple for lunch, and then did some creamy chicken with roasted carrots and mashed potatoes for dinner. All in all, pictured gallon, 199.8 pounds. And then, let's see, I did my Bible reading in Genesis 1 through 13 and continuing through resistance operating concepts. Covered planning and the steps into an effective plan, also covered the international law that goes into whenever an invasion happens by one country into another, and what the resistance looks like. And in all honesty, there's a lot of importance in winning in the minds of the people abroad that are viewing things. If you are in the resistance and there's a lot of human rights violations that are going on, you're not really abiding by the Geneva Convention. It really doesn't matter what the other side is doing. If you're not winning honorably, then what's the point? Because then it's just going to be this big struggle and it's a whole bunch of gray area. We definitely don't like that someone is coming in and squashing somebody else, but we really don't like how they're fighting back because they're fighting dirty, and there's innocent people who are getting hurt, and this just is just a nightmare all the live long day. The way that the international law may get violated, or the way it gets reported on, even, because if the other side likes the invading force more than you, you could be doing everything right, but they'll paint you to be this wicked and evil thing that's going on, and that they're trying to go in and crush the rebellion that is actually going on. A lot of this comes down to strategic planning. We need to plan ahead. We need to make sure that our plans are acceptable, that we need to make sure that our plans are flexible enough that when new situations arise, that we can adapt on the fly and move. We need to make sure that everybody's got the same terms, that we're operating cohesively as a unit. And this is what comes down to, are we conditioned for what needs to happen? Are we ready to do what needs to be done? Are we operating with the same rule book? So that way everybody is on the same page when we actually do have to make a stand. And if we're an organized effort, then it's going to matter. And in the business world, if everybody's on the same page and say, hey, this is the plan, this is how we're going to do things, we're going to go kick butt and take names, make people cry, we're going to make a name for ourselves, and everybody's going to realize that we're a force to be reckoned with, we're going to work together, then it flows a whole lot better. And if you're doing things ethically, then they really don't have anything against you when you're doing this kind of stuff. And we want to live our life in such a way that the only negative thing that someone's going to have on us is the fact that we're doing things right. That the only insult that they can hurl on you that sticks is the honesty and integrity that you're actually doing. And that is an accomplishment in and of itself, is that not only are you winning, but you're winning the right way. And you can't win the right way if you're not organized. You can't win the right way if you're not prepared ahead of time. And that is where the resilience can play really heavily into the resistance. So that being said, things to think about, things to chew on. Go do hard things.